This is the Jordan 3 Muslins, and in this video, we're going to figure out if they're worth it. Hey everybody, I'm Actors, and welcome back to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and sneakers. And today, we're going to be going over these bad boys. But before we unbox them, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Any support would just be awesome. Now let's go unbox these bad boys. First off, I always like to start off by talking about the box, and yes, I love this box. It shows off all the colors of the shoe, the red Jumpman, the cream, the muslin colors. All of them are really dope. I really like when Nike does something special for the shoes, and this one is no exception. Good job for giving us something different. It may not be something completely different and out there, but at least it's something. Anyhow, lifting up the lid, removing the elephant wrapping paper, which is weird because there's no elephant print in the shoe, but yeah, here they are. My first impressions of these shoes, they remind me a lot of the Jordan 3 Ah Mom and Air that came out last year. And yeah, it just has a lot of those, clean, cream and neutral colors on there, which I really like. Here is a closer look at the Jordan 3 Muslins. A little bit of a background information. This shoe literally came out 4 days ago on March 25th with a retail price of $200. Resale prices are going just about high 200s to over $300. So is this shoe really worth that price? Well, let's start by talking about the style of the sneaker, starting with the sole. So classic Jordan 3 outsole right here, the majority of which is covered in this gray overlay. We got little traction swirls right here done in red, and then in the middle we have our first appearance of the cream color with a red Jordan logo. This is using Jordan branding and not Nike branding. Flipping up to the sole of the shoe, I really love Jordan 3 midsoles. Jordan 3 and Jordan 4 midsoles are definitely some of my favorite. I really like how it's got that kind of arrow point going on here, and it's kind of divided into little sections. Pretty much the bottom is done in cream with this top portion right here done in cream, and then this has a darker muslin cream on the top that swoops all the way to the inner portion of the midsole. The inner portion is chunkier than the outer because it's just to give it more structure, and then the pattern kind of repeats itself. And on the back quarter of the heel we have a Nike air bubble. The Jordan 3 was the first Jordan to have an open air bubble. If you guys didn't know that, you guys probably did. We're all Jordan fans over here. Now for the uppers of the sneaker, now this is where everything gets interesting. Normally Jordans are done in nubuck, leather, suede, but this one is done in canvas. Very rare when Jordans are done in canvas, but I love canvas Jordans. And the majority of the canvas in this sneaker is done in that really light cream color. I love it, man. So slick. One thing I don't like about the sneaker is that it doesn't have elephant print. I'm such a sucker for elephant print. I love elephant print on Jordan 3s, and this one doesn't have it, but it's not terrible. They just replaced the elephant print with panels of gray suede. You can see that for the back heel and then the mud guard. I can kind of see why they do. They kind of give the sneaker a cleaner look. Clean look is really what they were trying to go for in this one. But come on, man. Let's talk a little bit more of the middle of the sneaker. Once again, we see more canvas. Even the tongue is done in canvas, but the tongue has perforations on it, which are just like little holes poked in for better breathing. Also, something I really like is how they did the lace eyes on the shoe. Jordan 3s are broken up to 3 sections for their lace eyes. The first section is done in red. Second section is done in cream, and then the top is done in gray. Really like how they kind of switched up and broke it up, and even really like how they put red on this sneaker. I really like sneakers where the majority of which is all clean and slick with a little bit of flair. And this is a really good example of that. I mean, a lot of which is clean, just gray and cream, and then they just added red on there to give the sneaker more pop. See more red on the top of the tongue with the red Jumpman, followed by more just cream canvas. On the back of the tongue is done in red though. While we're looking at the back, let's give some love to the back of this Jordan 3. Once again, really love the back of this Jordan 3. A lot of things going on here. There's so many colors, man, because how the midsole kind of flows within everything. Ooh, it's so nice. So we have, just the normal midsole flowing, and then we can see the gray where the elephant print should be, and then we have the pull tab. Pull tab is a darker cream with a red Jordan logo right there. Once again, really like the back of this Jordan 3. And then lastly, the sock liner of this shoe is done in gray, with a majority gray interior with a red insole with a white Jumpman. Yeah, that about rounds up the styling of the sneaker. Now, how do you wear a sneaker like this, you know? Well, right now, I think you should really match the colors of the sneaker as best as possible. Now, I would go with maybe khaki pants, gray pants, something like that. You can see my feet footage. I'm using khaki pants with white socks. And on the top, man, now is a good time to bust out your essentials, man. Essential hoodies and shirts are really popular right now, and this sneaker would go really well with those kind of colors. And yeah, that's how I would style the sneaker. You're really limited because there's not a whole lot of neutrality with this sneaker. You know, cream is kind of hard to match with. The gray is easy, and the red kind of would throw things off a little bit. So I would say try to match the cream of this sneaker if you're going to style this shoe. Jordan 3s typically fit true to size, so if you want to get a pair of this sneaker, go true to size, but everybody's feet is different, so try on a pair before buying. And then lastly, if I had to give a score of this sneaker between 1 and 10, I would give this one a 9. Almost a 10 out of 10, but I really love the style of the sneaker. If this had some more special to it, then it would probably be a 10 out of 10 shoe, because I freaking love this shoe. I mean, the quality of it is just amazing. The styling is just amazing. Sleek with a little flare. That's exactly how I like it. Just everything, man. And that canvas can give a little bit more customization. It's really easy to customize canvas. You just kind of just dye it. And I can probably see some more crazy sneakers as we go on. Speaking about customization, I almost forgot that this shoe came with an extra pair of laces. It came with a gray pair of laces, which, I mean, it's alright. I'm glad they did it, but I think it would be better if they came with like a red pair of laces. I think red laces would really bring out this shoe a little more. But yeah, that's what I think about this shoe. It's a 9 out of 10. Lastly, let's talk about the future of this sneaker. Now, I think they're going to do a couple more restocks, so I think prices might go down just a little bit, but within a year or so, this sneaker is going to go up. How much up? I don't think a whole lot. You know, this one is kind of flying under the radar right now. Like, it's going for about $300, so I think it'll rise to maybe the low 400s. 500s, I think it's really cutting it. I mean, that's for years in the future, but I would say 6 months to a year, it's going to go to the $400 range. Right now, though, prices are really good for the sneaker. You know, if you can get this for, you know, mid $200, that's really good price. And right now, these sneakers, I would say, are definitely worth it. So the Jordan 3 Muslin, what'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. I'm gonna exit out with some on feet footage, so let's get to it.